Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and as usual when I post a training video, people ask tons of questions, and as a lot of you predicted, it gives me the ability to answer some of your questions. So yesterday on my deadlift video, when I'm doing my deficit deadlifts, a lot of people notice that I just almost drop the weight at free fall speed. I almost turn loose of it, and the reality is yes, I do drop it at free fall speed. I'd let it drop as fast as I can while holding on to it. There's a couple reasons I do that. You'll notice a lot of lifters, like you guys will see Elliot Hulse. I haven't watched his videos in over a year, but back when I saw some of his stuff, he would actually just turn loose of the bar. That's a really common method. A lot of strength athletes on the deadlift completely turn loose of the bar and just let it drop. They do the concentric rep, they skip the eccentric turn loose of it. In my case, I hold on to it and I pretty much drop it. I almost push it down a little bit on the way down, and then I let it just continue at free fall speed while holding on to it. And the reason for that is that in competition, I'm required to keep my hands on the bar. What they call controlling the bar on the way down. You can pretty well let it drop as long as they see that your hands maintain contact, and when the bar hits the floor at the bottom, you're still holding on to it. So I only hold on to the bar because it's required in comp. If I had a suitable floor gym where they would let me do it, and I was no longer competing in powerlifting and I just wanted to get stronger on my deadlifts, I wouldn't do the eccentric rep at all. I would just pull it and release. Pull it and release. That's what I would actually be doing if I was not a competitive powerlifter. And the reason for it is eccentric reps themselves massively tap into your recovery ability. And using a weight that you can actually lift for multiple reps, the eccentric reps are just wearing you down and they're not helping you get more explosive or powerful. They might have, a strength gaining component and absolutely a hypertrophy component, but by doing more concentric reps, you can get just as much hypertrophy out of it while actually training your power and your explosiveness more by doing the concentrics, because you're not gaining speed, you're not gaining neural efficiency from those eccentric reps, but you are tapping into your recovery ability, you're creating more soreness. And in things like your lower back and posterior chain, getting all of that really sore can impact the frequency at which you can train things like squats and deadlifts. Because if you're getting sore from your deadlifts doing slow eccentrics, it's going to affect how frequently you can squat. If you reduce how frequently you can squat or your total weekly squat volume, your overall strength and your legs and everything else is going to not progress at the rate that you want it to. So by removing the part of the deadlift that impedes your recovery the most, it slows down your recovery the most, you can not only get more workload in and get more reps in because you can get more concentric reps, you can build more power, you can speed up your total recovery a little bit. And so you're not being drained as much by the deadlifts. It allows you to deadlift with more volume, allows you to deadlift at a higher frequency without running into the recovery issues, the soreness, all of that. So that's the reason I do that. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.